Latifah Saafir is the featured artist this year at QuiltCon. She is a huge name in the Modern Quilt Guild world, in the modern quilt world. She was one of the original founders of the Modern Quilt Guild in 2009. Her quilts, like this one, which is neon and neutral, she made it in 2013. Latifah has made iconic quilts, and part of the reason she's so important to the modern quilt world is that her quilts, the way that she made them, and along with her early Modern Quilt Guild friends, shaped the way we see modern quilts, shaped the aesthetic. A lot of the modern quilt makers were used to using traditional patterns and traditional motifs and manipulating those. Latifah was one of the first people to do that, and the fabrics that she used also have shaped the way the aesthetic is. You know, neutrals, pops of color, lots of solid fabrics. That's a hallmark of the modern quilt style. Straight line quilting. A lot of these motifs and these aesthetic choices were shaped by Latifah Saafir and her fellow Modern Quilt Guild members. Many people will recognize this quilt. She's known for her glam clam pattern. And Latifah and I were talking right before the exhibit opened, and she said it was so weird to see all of her quilts at QuiltCon because she's never entered a show. But she is an entrepreneur, she was trained as an engineer, and her quilts are often made for her business, like samples to sell patterns. And because of that, she has created an amazing body of work. She's an extraordinary teacher and a really important part of the Modern Quilt Guild story and the modern quilt story in general. So go Latifah!